We're evacuating. We're evacuating. Let's go. Yes, so we didn't actually have to evacuate our house, just the area. But we came here to get a few items here to try to help us sustain this type of situation. It's quite interesting if you can see. I don't know how good the camera looks, but we got a lot of different ways of the sky and how it looks because of all the smoke and wind. So make sure you stay safe and get all your things that you need while you can. So we just got a few essential items. Not too much that we can't handle, but just a few things that we probably would need. We got a lot of things already stored at the house. That's our little, what do you call it? Where you kind of, prep. We have preppers. So we kind of like a little bit on the prepping side when we have for our thing, toothpaste, toilet paper, things like that. So we kind of just needed some extra water from here. Yeah, we got some of the aftermath here of the high winds. As you can see, some of the trees have blown down here. I kind of just want everyone to see the aftermath of what could possibly happen when we have the high winds mixed with the fire and things like that. And we also have some people that tried to stay alive here as best they could down there with the high winds. It's probably very hard to keep tents up. We have a lot of trees and gates that kind of fell down here. Oh, gotta watch my step here. Yeah, so it's not that good to have this type of thing going on. I know the firefighters are doing everything they can to try to reestablish us and everything, but at the same time, we gotta try to keep ourselves safe and healthy, and try to keep yourself out of the smoke because it's very strong, or you can smell it here. So that's why I have the mask on. Try to keep myself protected a little bit while I'm out here. Hopefully some people come around and try to help these people who don't have, housing. Try to keep them, with some water, at least water, a little bit of food, something that can help them. So just to show you a little bit of the damage that was caused. And again, the fire started in Ventura, moved over to Altadena, South Pasadena, and from what I've observed, there's thousands of places where businesses have burned down and been tragically demolished a little bit by the winds plus the fire. And then we have I think 2 or 3 people confirmed that have passed away. And I wanted to show a little bit of the aftermath of the winds. You see that tree there fell down here, and it's a little taped off to try to keep people away and safe. So during times like this, you want to make sure you try to inform people as much as you can and try to keep yourself safe. Animals too. We got birds up there. They're trying to probably feed on the inside of the tree here. Let me see if I can get around here, trying to show you how this happened. Yeah, nice big tree we used to sit under. This is the park that's not too far from our house. So that kind of shows you how strong the winds were last night. It blew out a lot of electricity. We have some lights that were out. A lot of people were complaining and saying that they need help with electricity, food, and water. So little as you can do to help in this situation, the best thing to do is try to stay safe. And if you do see someone that needs help or in distress, try to help as best you can. But in these situations, the first responders, thank you deeply to them, because they have to be very close to the fires, to the smoke, to all the havoc that's going on. And they're who we depend on. We have to try to help them as best we can by obeying their orders and staying out of the way. Something like this, where you can come and view it, it's quite okay. There's no first responders here, and I think I'm okay to come and try to talk to you guys a little bit about this. But you don't want to, like cross the tape and things like that, because here you go trying to cross and then you fall over, hit your head, now you're gone. Now we have to pull the first responders from what they need to do to come and try to help you. So let's be very smart and vigilant. And if you are in those areas, Altadena, Ventura, South Pasadena, here where I am, it's called Glendale, the beginning of Glendale, Lincoln Heights, Montecito Heights. And you can see here, we have a lot of mountains very close. And I was just telling Desiree that if the ember flies over and it lasts, the little ember keeps this little fire and it comes over, we would have to be very careful because we are by some mountains and things, and we want to be vigilant of that and watch it. I don't know if you can really see here, the camera's doing any, but the sun, how it looks, it's quite like kind of shadowed with smoke, clouds, because we were supposed to get some rain. But the fire, it would be nice for some rain right now to help with those fires. But so right now, so far, we just got the smoke. You can't really see it from the camera, but there's ashes. I can see some ashes just falling down. So we are very close to where everything is going on. And when we woke up this morning, I happened to look out the window, and it was odd looking, very orange looking. It seemed that it was dusk, a very good dusk, but it wasn't dusk, it was morning. So it was like, oh, what is this? And then that's when I came out, went into the restroom, and I usually keep the window open. I could smell the smoke through the restroom. So schools are out. My son's school is right over there. So we took him to get his attendance, but we pulled him out because there's no point of staying there. Right after we did that, they sent a message telling whoever did leave their children at school, they said, come and pick them up. It was a little funny. I don't see that anyone should be out in this type of weather, this type of what's going on, without the proper equipment. This is protecting me a little bit, but you ultimately need what the first responders use, which is that it's kind of like a gas mask, and people don't usually have those right on hand. So, but be careful and try not to actually park your car by any trees or anything like that, because this could happen, and you don't want that to happen to your car. Your house, hopefully it's not too close to any trees that are old and can fall over with winds. We had gusts up to 25 miles per hour last night. I happened to come outside and the wind chimes were going everywhere. My plants were getting blown over. So the wind just didn't really help with the fire. It just kind of gives it more. It looks like we got some guys coming to probably try to help. That look like the guys that are trying to help right behind my car. So I'm glad they're here to help. They're going to try to probably pick this up and get it all taken care of. But for now, let's just keep everyone in our thoughts and our prayers and be compassionate toward the people who are helping. Thank you all, and be safe, be careful, be aware.